This is the overview of the CL90 build that we were trying to do for under $250. I'll show you the parts first that were imperative that we did, and then the parts that I did because I liked it or I felt that it would help out a little bit. So starting with the rear, we put a new tire. It's a Shinko 2.75 18 and a new tube. We put a new chain because the old chain was rusted stuck. Inside of the frame, we put a new coil, a new condenser, a new rectifier. We had to rebuild the point up in the front because the previous owner took it apart, and we put that back together. Looking back, we probably could have gone without the condenser and all of that other stuff. We would have known the point first, but it doesn't matter. We need it. It's an old bike, so we should have replaced it all anyways. Next is the carburetor. So that's a brand new eBay carburetor. It was just a couple bucks, but I have this stuff to rebuild the stock one so I can put that in the stock air cleaner back on. But for the proof of concept, we bought a eBay card, new lines, new filter. We cleaned the tank out with vinegar and rocks. Front tire, we bought also a brake cable for the front brake because the cable was seized. Basically, that was what we had to do to make sure the bike ran. And then the things that I did also is that is a sprocket off of an S90 that makes it go probably about double what it was. We had a 70 tooth before. Now it's a 45 tooth. There's a new ignition switch. The other one was kind of finicky, so I put a new one on. That thing hanging right where the ignition switch is actually a charger, a trickle charger attached to the battery so that I could go ahead and plug it in when I'm not using it. I felt we needed to get new badges because I think they look really cool. So we did get a new battery. The old one was fine, but I did want to get a new one. But a battery cover was something like 70 bucks coming from Indonesia. So I got a $3 license plate and I cut it and put it over it. Last thing I added was this license plate because if you couldn't tell by my previous videos, I am a license plate collector. It's a Japanese for 50cc and below, but it'll work. But now I can keep up with that moped there in the back with my wife's moped so we can go out and ride all the time. If there's any questions, please comment below. But yeah, it's kind of a fun little build. Overall, to get it running, we spent less than $250, but to get it to be running and drivable and safe to drive, it costs about $300. And then not including the little silly add-ons like the badges and the license plate on the back. So I'll do another walk around just so you can see it. I have taken it out and ran it pretty good. My wife clocked me at about 45. I'm a kind of bigger dude, so it probably won't ever actually get to the 60 miles an hour, but we're gonna try to do a video about that soon. But any questions, please let me know. Thanks.